guys, hope you're all doing great today. It's time to take a look at a few cards, and we are now on the Sun card. Probably one of the happiest cards to get when, pulling them from the deck, next to the Nine of Cups, of course, the Wish card. So this is our Rider-Waite-Smith, the original, and there is a lot of symbolism in the Sun card. We have the sun itself, which is masculine, and it shows truth, obviously light, joy, clarity. We have the wall, which is showing behind the child and the horse. That wall is, it's between two dimensions, usually self-awareness and ignorance. The child, which a lot of us call the creepy baby, I'm one of them, that it represents the inner child, the innocence of our spirit, and that's why it's naked, has no clothes, has nothing to hide. The horse is our physical self, and it, of course, is united with the spirit. So this is the purity of unison there. And the flag in the background is the vital energy, its glory and its power. This is basking in the sunlight of self. It's brilliant and optimistic. It is associated, obviously, with the sun, the element of fire, and the zodiac sign of Leo, which is the fire sign. So let's take a look at a few other cards. This one is the Allcento Tarot. And ordinarily, I wouldn't have been attracted to this style of artwork, even though it is exceptionally done. The eyes tend to remind me of The Simpsons, and I can't unsee that. However, I love this deck simply because it is packed with symbolism, and the guidebook explains all of those symbols. So they're not just put there randomly. You can actually read and find out what things mean. Such as the sunflowers. Those mean the willingness to seek the light. Sunflowers always follow the sun through the day. We've got this arrow here. This is, moving forward, going up, pointing towards the light. This doesn't have a baby in it, but it does have the white horse, which is breaking through that wall of ignorance. And it is bursting through from, ignorance into knowledge. Combining, subconscious with conscious. This is the Loong's Dream. This is an adorable little deck. But look how joyful this card is. Instead of a human, you have a baby dragon there. See if I can close up for you there. Truly joyful. Thrilled on this ride with the horse, who is also equally as happy. The sunflowers there in full bloom with the sun radiating behind them. Brilliance. The Crow Tarot, one of my favorites. And here we have the sun in full blaze in the background with these sunflowers also following the light. And again, no child, but we do have the crow there, and it is trailing behind that flag of glory. It's got its wings unfurled in freedom and is riding the horse. This is another great deck for inner child work. It is the Crystal Unicorn. And in this case, instead of the white horse and the child, the unicorn is representing that horse, and it is charting forth. There is the flag of glory and energy, the sunflowers there dancing as they follow the sun, which is shining brightly. The Anima Mundi. A more simplistic card, but it still has the essentials that you need to get the feeling of the Sun card. You have this white horse beautifully prancing forward. The sun, just spectacular. Tarot of Oneness. This is a wonderful version of the Sun card because your perspective is you're riding the white horse. Anyone who's had a horse can tell the horse's one ear is cocked backwards listening to you. There is the sandcastle for your inner child to play. It's a beautiful sunny day on the beach and you're taking a lovely ride. This is from the Magic Cats. And as a cat lover, I know how familiar this pose is for cats. After they've had a nice long nap in the sun, they tend to have a good stretch. And look how happy that is. Here you have again the sunflowers and the sunshine with a clear sky and a smile on the cat's face. And there's the wall. And instead of breaking through, it is on top of it. So it is bridging both worlds. Tarot of Dragons. Instead of one child, we have two down here, two younger dragons who are dancing and reveling in the sun, enjoying it. There's the sunflowers facing the sun here. Just brilliant sunshine. And look at this dragon. Just flying up, encircling that sun, feeling its warmth. Beautiful celebratory card. Tarot of Owls. Very happy little owl there. Again, striding that fence with the sunflowers and the beautiful sun beaming through. This is from the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. This one's interesting because instead of having a bright blue sky, brilliant sunshiny day, you see the clouds, the dark clouds from the storm, the rain. And look here, the sun is emerging. The rays are coming through the unconquerable light. And the bird is flying, knowing that the sun will emerge, that it will be successful. The Caticorn. Such a pretty field of sunflowers, all facing the sun, which is up and shining brightly. There's an adult Caticorn there, and let me zoom in closely. Instead of a white horse, it's got a little white unicorn. So they are indeed united together, and they're enjoying the warmth of the sun together. Finally, this is from Tarot Reynard. We have a little fox instead of a white horse. The fox with two mice. I don't know if you can see that. We zoom in. So we have a little mouse. It looks like a squirrel. But they are riding the fox with sunflowers around, bright sunlight behind. It's a joyful card. So there we have all of our sun cards. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour, and we can now move on to the Judgment card.